In this video, I'll be showing you how I reassemble all the parts of an iPhone 15 into a new frame. First, I'll start with putting the side buttons. Now I'll put these things that help the button click. Okay, I'll put the other sides. One for the volume up and one for the volume down. Hook these things. When I started phone repairs, these things were pretty difficult for me to understand how they go in. I just noticed they're all hooks. You hear the click. I think they should be good. I'll put the pins. Okay, that one's in. Now the other sides. Okay, they're all in now. I'll put this side here. I'll make sure the button clicks. Yeah. Just to make sure it all works before I screw it down. You can hear that. It's good. So now I'll look to screw it down. I'll take out this screw right here so I can slide it in. Okay, now it's in, I'll screw it down. There it works. Okay, screw this down with my Phillips screwdriver. Okay, now I'll put this hidden screw. I think this goes next. Okay, that's it. I'll just put this back. And this one right here. Okay, it's time to put a silent button flex. I need to retight the button. So these are pretty easy to put in. And this opening right here, it's gonna go in right there. So it has to fit in. There's like a button that goes up and down. It has to fit in there. He stays down. So the orange part has to be facing down because we're going through the back of the phone. And now that's locked in. Okay, now it's locked in. I'll just slide it in. Test it. Make sure it works. Looks like it works. Test the volume up and volume down. Yeah, they click. Okay, now screw them down. I'll screw them super tight first, just to make sure everything is aligned before I screw it tight. Okay, now I'll go ahead and screw them tight. And I'll test them out just to see it works. Everything clicks. Okay, that's good. Okay, next I need to put the charger flex, but the filters will have to go in first. Okay, it looks like mine came with the filters. So I'll need to put these little things back. I don't know if you can see it. These right here, I'll show you if you can see it. Yeah, these right here. They go in there. I don't need to put them back. Mine came with a filter and that, which is a good thing for me. Less work. Now I can just go ahead and put the flex cable down. Okay, it sits right. I'll look to screw it down now. Okay, this little piece right here has to go underneath. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's a really small piece. Has to sit flush here. Okay, then this goes over and there. Okay, now I can screw everything down. I'll start with the two bottom screws. And one on the other side. So there are a couple that need to hold down the flex cable. Okay, one right here. Now my flathead screwdriver, this one goes down here. I have two on this other side. and one just right below. I think I can put this back on. Let's see, hopefully I'm not missing any screw yet. I think I'm not missing anything, so I can put it back on and connect it. Now screw them back on. 1 and 2 and 3. I'm actually not screwing them tight yet. Once all 5 screws are in place, and I'll screw them down tightly. Now I have these 2. I need to use a flathead screwdriver. And the 5th one. It's looking easy to reassemble. Okay, now I can just tighten them all. So that one, this one, this right here, and these 2 with a Phillips screwdriver. That looks set. Next, I think we can put a speaker. There should be 5 screws that holds it down. And one on the top. As usual, I'm not screwing them tight yet. But that's in. One to the far right. That's the good thing about staying organized. It helps me remember where the screws came out from. Okay, now I'm gonna make them super tight. I'm not trying to strip them while I try to make it tight. So just tight enough. Okay, that's looking good. The motherboard can go in now. Connect the flex cables. Okay, that's in. Let's see if I can put back in the SIM card reader. Okay, SIM card reader goes in. I think I should be able to screw it down. See? Okay, that's in. I'll put back the Taptic engine. Connect its flex cable. It's in. I'll put a plate on to hold it down. I'll put the last screw here for the Taptic engine. And that should be in for the Taptic engine. I'll try to test out the SIM tray to make sure it fits and comes out easy. And you can see that comes out, that works. We'll leave it in. Almost done. Now tighten the motherboard. There's about 5 screws that hold down the motherboard, so make sure you don't miss any. Want to make sure it sits down stable. So this one goes right here. Okay, next I'll put the speaker. I think there's a top speaker. Connect its flex cable. Put down all 5 screws. Okay, now most of it is in. Now I'll connect the front screen so I can close it up and I can put the cameras back. Start with the top flex and the bottom flex. Put back the plates and screw it down. Not sure if you can see it. Screw it down. Same with the top. Okay, I think it should fit in this way. I think that is correct. Yeah, that should be correct. Just put on a little glue so it can hold it down. Just a little right here. And a little right there. I think that sits flush, hopefully. Okay, it looks good. Now I can close down the screen. Okay, it feels firm. Now we have a couple of things left for the cameras, then the battery, then we'll close it down. So first I'll go with the front camera. Make sure it sits flush. I think it only has 2 cables. I'll connect them. So 1 and 2, now they're in. Next I'll put up the back camera. She's going pretty easy. Okay, now I'll screw it down with 3 screws. There's 1 here. 2 over here. Make sure it's not super tight yet. And 3 on the top. Now I can tighten them. Okay, now I'll put back the battery. Put it back on. I like to use double-sided tape. So I'll just put 1 on each side. So that piece right there should be good. Hopefully it fits. I might have to put 1 in the middle. So I'll go thinner. So right there. Okay, 1 here, 2, and 3. I think that should hold it. I'll take out a protective liner. I'll connect the flex cable for the back camera. Now it's in. I just want to make sure all the flex cables are connected. So to make sure the battery is aligned, I like to connect the battery first. Once it's in, then I'll press the battery down. Okay, the battery's pressed down. I'll screw this down. I'll disconnect the battery. Now it's time to connect the back glass. That's in. I'll put back the plate. There are hooks in that need to be hooked. Okay, that's in. I'll screw it down. Now I'll connect the battery. Okay, now the battery's connected. Put back the plate. Also has a hook that needs to be hooked in. And I'll screw it down. Okay, now it's time to close down the back glass. Also, I know people like to use adhesives for the back glass and the screen once they put them back. This is something you like to do. You can go ahead and do it. I don't really put adhesives back on because the glass normally sits down. If I need to reopen it, it will be easy for me. Since this is going to be my personal phone, if I need to reopen it in the future, it'll be easy. I'm just going to clean the lens just to make sure it's really clean. Okay, it looks pretty clean. Okay, now I'll close it down. Or from the top, all the way to the bottom. I can put on the pentlobe screws. Now it's in. Power the phone on to test. Looks good. You can see that. Pretty brand new. You see that? What do you think about that? Do you guys like it? Think this looks good? If you'd like to see more videos like this, check the video on the right. And for a repair playlist, check the playlist on the left. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.